It is definitely a beautiful day today. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Isaura Abreu if you are new, and in this channel we talk a little bit about everything: side hustle, personal development, budgeting, constructing in the Dominican Republic, and a little more. So if any of this topic interests you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel down below and also like this video. It is so calm out here today. My aunt is praying here at the church in Hillside. We live in New York City, but the church that she likes is out on Hillside. So we come here often. Well, I come when I have time, especially now that I'm pregnant and I'm not working currently. I stopped around 2 weeks ago because, as you guys know, Maxwell is on his way. So I want to be relaxed. And while I was waiting right here, I was like, you know what, let me make this video because it's crazy how I have been feeling lately, these past few weeks that I'm not working. And I was like, the mind plays with people so much that every day I realize the power of the mind and how we are conditioned to live our lives nowadays. Let's talk a little bit about that. As you guys know, I am a budgeter. I like to cash stuff. I like to budget. I like to save money because I have been in places where I don't want to be before. I was in so much debt before. Right now I'm not debt free just yet, but that's something that I am going to put all my effort to this year to finish paying off. And I'm gonna record my progress here in my channel so that other people that are interested on paying their debts and becoming financially free can do it as well, and we can help each other by keeping us motivated, because it could be very hard. One thing I do have to say is that budgeting has helped me a lot when it comes to not spending a lot of money outside on things that are not important. And it has also helped me a lot to realize the importance of my time, because the more I waste my money, the more time I have to put into working in order to make that money back, either to pay some debts or to live the life that I want, right? So now I've been out of work for 2 weeks. As you guys know, I was working on the medical delivery courier. If you're new to the channel, you probably don't know this, but I was a medical delivery courier for around 2.5 years. I had some issues. I had to stop, and then I got myself another job when I was around 6 months pregnant until 2 weeks ago that I had to stop because I am about to deliver my baby. As a budgeter, my priority as soon as I find out that I was pregnant was to make sure I had enough money saved to cover at least 6 months of expenses, because I wanted to give my son as much time as possible when he gets here to this world. I am planning to exclusively breastfeed, which is not an easy task, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I didn't have no experience about how important breastfeeding was, but that's definitely something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all my effort to do because I want my baby to be healthy. So I was like, how am I gonna do this? The only way I can do this is having some money saved so that I can dedicate the time needed in order for me to, not be stressed out about having to go back to work. I am planning to go back to work maybe 1 or 2 months after I have the baby, but I don't want to be on the edge. So I made sure I had at least 5 or 6 months of expenses saved so that I don't have to worry about that. Actually, my plan is to have the whole year of 2023 covered, so that in case I don't go back to work until maybe, I don't know, November, September, October, I don't know, everything is covered. And that's exactly what I did. I planned it. I planned all this since November. Since November, when I'm sorry, since the beginning of December, when I find out I was pregnant, I said to myself, Isaura, I need to get it together. I started researching about breastfeeding. My sister-in-law also helped me out by giving me information that I didn't know about breastfeeding, etc. And I was like, you know what? I have to put the effort needed in order to do this, because this is something I want. And the first thing that came to my mind when it comes to my budget was I need to get it together with my budget and change some plans that I have towards this new event that's going on in my life, which is very special, which is the upcoming birth of my baby. As you guys know, I am constructing in the Dominican Republic. If you haven't seen those videos, I'm gonna link it right here so you can go watch it. My priority was to finish my house as soon as possible, but I was like, the house can wait. The property in the Dominican Republic is my property, and I am building my house by myself, and I can stop and begin whenever I want. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to stop this project for now and focus on my priorities, which right now are my family, like I said before. And that's exactly what I did. When I tell you I didn't buy nothing between those months that I was spending, I can tell you I was spending on nothing. I am a very strict person when it comes to finances and when it comes to saving money for specific purposes. So I was giving my priorities to my budget, my monthly budget, because I wanted to be as much ahead as possible so I don't have to worry about no bills. Another thing that I did that helped me a lot is I am a member of the American Airlines Credit Union as well as the Navy Federal. So they have very good rates when it comes to loans, etc. So I consolidated around 2 to 3 credit cards that I was struggling with, not because the payments were high or the amount owed was high, but because I don't like that. So those are like the only debts I have left. So I consolidated all those debts into one payment of $311, which was great because I was paying less money monthly on the debt bills, and also paying less on interest, which I am planning to pay the whole debt by the end of this year. And I'm going to tell you in another video how I'm planning to do that. So in case you have some debt as well, you can we can stay accountable together. So now that I am not working, right? Now that I am here, just waiting for my baby, 2 weeks. I haven't been working for around 2 weeks. I feel so weird. I am like, oh my God, I'm not working. I have 6 months of expenses, like 5 months of expenses covered. I have covered until November. It's halfway, so I'm only missing part of November and December in order to be completed for the rest of the year. So that means when I complete that, probably by the end of July, I don't have to worry about no bills until January. And it feels so weird because I never was able to do this. I was never able to save enough money, not to even have a save in my bank account, because I used to spend it and I don't even know in what. So to feel secure, to finally know that I have it together, feels weird. And this is what I'm saying. We can do so much that we don't even realize how much can we do. It's just that we are kept trapped in this mentality that we cannot do it, and that if we're not rich, we're not gonna get rich, that we don't even try. But it is possible. This is why I'm always putting content out to share my experience, things that I'm doing, side hustle, personal development, even though I'm not a financial advisor, just letting you know. And this is only informational purposes. I know I can inspire other people because I got inspired by a lot of people here on YouTube, and I want to do the same. So with this being said, I just want to tell you all that it is possible, that financial freedom doesn't have to be that hard. You can create your own way of calling it financial freedom, because what looks what looks like a plan for freedom for me might not look the same for you. But remember that you can always create your own. So with this being said, I just wanted to put this out because I think it's a beautiful day. And we can all benefit from a little motivational video like this one. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm gonna link my Buy Me a Coffee account in the description, and you can watch other videos in my channel, and I see you in the next one. Thank you.